HTTP or HTTPS? What's the big deal? Let me tell you. If your website is still using HTTP, it's time to make the switch to HTTPS for better security, trust, and SEO rankings. 20 years ago, I might have been talking to a business owner who was trying to decide if the extra cost of HTTPS was worth it. If their site didn't take credit card payments, sometimes it was okay for them to save money and stick with HTTP. But this isn't the internet of the early 2000s anymore. You need HTTPS. Hey everyone, I'm Jeffrey Kirk. Today we're tackling a topic that's important for your website security and your SEO performance. You've probably noticed that some websites start with http:// while others start with https:// and you might have wondered, what's the difference? So what is HTTP and what is HTTPS? Why does it matter which one you use, and how do they impact your site's ranking on Google? Let's get into it. First, let's start with the basics. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It's the foundation of any data exchange on the web. It's the way information is sent from a web server to a web browser. When you type a web address and hit enter, HTTP is what fetches that web page for you. It's been around for a long time and it works pretty good for basic browsing. That's a simple enough explanation, right? But here's the catch. HTTP is not secure. That means the data sent between your browser and the server is not encrypted. If someone intercepts it, they can see or even alter the information. And that's where HTTPS comes in. HTTPS is just like HTTP, but with a layer of security added. The S at the end stands for secure, meaning the information sent between your browser and the web server is encrypted. It uses SSL, Secure Sockets Layer, or more likely TLS, Transport Layer Security, to encrypt the data sent between your browser and the server. This encryption helps keep your data safe from prying eyes, like hackers who might want to steal your information. Now, just like my clients from 20 or more years ago, you could argue that you don't collect any personal data using your website, so there's no need to transmit securely. And if we only had to be concerned about data transfer, you would be right. But there's more. Let's talk about the other benefits of HTTPS. First, you need to know that Google prefers HTTPS. Google has made it clear that HTTPS is a ranking signal. This means that secure sites have a better chance of ranking higher in the search results compared to those that are not secure. In fact, back in 2014, 10 years ago already, Google announced that HTTPS would be used as a ranking signal in its search algorithm. While it might not have the same big impact as content quality or backlinks, it can still give you an extra boost to climb the rankings. Second, HTTPS protects user data. It protects sensitive information like credit card numbers and passwords. This is especially important if you run an e-commerce site, since everyone is concerned about their credit card number getting stolen. But even if you're just running a blog, protecting user data is becoming increasingly important as privacy concerns grow. That's one reason search engines reward secure sites with better rankings. They're helping to protect the public. Third, HTTPS builds trust with users. Beyond SEO, HTTPS also affects user trust. Will you feel comfortable entering your credit card information or even your contact info on a site that's not secure? Probably not. Website users are much more aware of online security these days, and they're more likely to trust and engage with sites that are secure. That little padlock icon next to your website's URL in the browser address bar shows the connection is secure. This builds trust and helps keep people on your site, reducing your website bounce rate, which is another factor that can influence your SEO. Furthermore, this trust can also directly impact your conversion rates. Studies have shown that users are more likely to complete a purchase or sign up for a service on a secure site. So HTTPS doesn't just help with security and SEO, it can also boost your business revenue. Fourth, HTTPS improves page load speed. Now this might sound counterintuitive because HTTPS is encrypting data while HTTP does not. But it turns out when HTTPS runs on a server using HTTP version 2, the website loads faster. And faster loading websites offer a better user experience. Speed and user experience are additional factors Google considers when ranking websites. Fifth, HTTPS avoids not secure warnings. Modern browsers like Chrome and Firefox warn users when they're about to enter an HTTP site, labeling it as not secure. This warning can scare away visitors, affecting your traffic and consequently your SEO. HTTPS eliminates these warnings. With around 60% of internet users relying on Chrome, this warning can seriously hurt your traffic and user engagement. So switching to HTTPS is not just a good idea, it's becoming a necessity. Okay, have I convinced you that HTTPS is the way to go? If not, please rewatch the video from the beginning. It's important to make this change if you haven't done so already. Since you're still with me, you might be wondering how to make the switch. In reality, moving from HTTP to HTTPS is not very complicated, but it does require a little bit of planning. Here's a basic rundown of the process. First, get an SSL certificate. To enable HTTPS, you have to have an SSL certificate. In most cases, you should be able to get a free one from your web hosting company. If not, you can buy one from a certificate authority or change web hosts. Also, keep in mind that a free SSL certificate provides all the benefits I talked about. You don't have to pay for a more expensive version, no matter how hard they try to sell you one. Plus, an advantage of the free version is that they self-renew. In most cases, once it's installed, you don't have to think about it again. On the other hand, if you pay for one, you've got to renew it every year so that it stays active on your website. Second, install the certificate. Once you have the certificate, you need to install it on your web server. This process varies depending on your hosting provider. With some providers, the installation is automatic. And if not, they usually provide tutorials to guide you through the process. Third, update your website links. After installing the SSL certificate, update your website's internal links to make sure they point to the HTTPS version of your site. Fourth, set up 301 redirects. You want to redirect from the HTTP version of your site to the HTTPS version. This tells search engines that your website has permanently moved, preserving your SEO rankings and ensuring a smooth transition for users. If you're not familiar with 301 redirects, check out my previous video explaining more about that. I will include the link below for easy access. Fifth, update your Google search tools. If you're using Google Search Console, you'll need to add the HTTPS version of your site as a new property. And while you're at it, update the URL in your Google Business Profile and in your Google Analytics admin settings. That's it. Do these things and your site is secure. With benefits like better search rankings, increased user trust, and enhanced security, it's a no-brainer for anyone serious about their online presence. So if you haven't made the switch yet, now is the time to do it. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe for more SEO tips and tricks. Your business deserves to be seen online, and I will help you get there. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.